Hey everyone, welcome back to Endless Space 2. We are slowly expanding. I'm not really playing serious or efficiently right now. It's mostly just to explore features and stuff. Actually, this place has a lot of stuff. Ooh, man. That is an attractive system. I'll tell you why. We pick this up, and we essentially have a gate system then to our solar system. So it might actually be worth it to send the settler we're going to make eventually up there. Yep, so we got a patrol done. So let us create a new fleet. Now we need to start probing things because we need to finish that quest off. So we're actually going to use our probe on our home systems rather than devoting our resources to it. Wow, 30 titanium? That's awesome. Oh, that was the quest. So we don't need to really do this much anymore. So we assimilated the pilgrims. We got 100 dust out of it, we obtained the minor factions, and okay. Well, let's probe that. Dark glitter. So that increases the maximum stock of our... I don't know what the stacked pops are yet. This is much new... This is as new to everyone watching this as it is to me. Let's grab this ship. Auriga's in here! Oh! Oh! That's awesome. It's an ice world in this game. Can I zoom in on it? So, that actually brings up an interesting point. I was kind of like... Okay, nothing to explore there. Oh yeah, it's Kamos. Meh. So let's see. Nothing there. Okay, we got 3 down here, so let's... Yeah, we'll send that probe down there. So this brings up an interesting point. Are we gonna have the Vultures as a major faction? Because the Vultures, to me, they are kind of unique. Oh, that's what that message was. In that they aren't like the Pilgrims where they're kind of different humans. I mean, they are basically different humans from the United Empire. But the Vultures are unique in that they have... Oh, we get to... Oh, right. Let's give them the drone network, the interplanetary thing, sustainable farms. That'll be something we build later, but we're gonna go with this for now. And, they actually have a pretty nice population, so we'll put the spin project in after all that. Really, you'd want something food-based as your exploitation, but we don't have that yet. And we'll throw the sustainable farms after the settler. Efficient shielding in 3 turns, then we'll be able to make an actual military fleet. That should be pretty helpful. So, like, there are 3 slots left for major factions, and it's got me wondering who those factions are going to be. Oh, we're losing dust now. Shoot. We need to be in the red when it comes to our dust, because we're going for that as our quest. Yeah, our fleet is... We don't have a fleet, we just have people, but we just have the 2 patrols. But it's enough to really, really hamper our dust production. However, I think if we wait another turn, we might cancel it out with this becoming a colony. So we'll see what happens on our next turn. And then I'm assuming Nerod is basically going to be throwing out that influence bubble soon. And once they get drone networks, well, no, they don't have anything that's going to give them more dust. Cerebral reality will. Well, let's end the turn and see, because we get a colony in here. Oh, now we're at -10. Rumor of the Academy. So we have to... explore 6 atmospheric curiosities. Okay. We got Novarus is colonized. We have a pop gain on Novarus. We got an election coming up. So let's see, atmospherics. Let's look for atmospherics. Life form, subterranean, life form, and life form. Okie dokie then. Wait, did Novarus actually have anything for me to probe to get actual advantages out of? No. So let's go, because we're gonna obviously want something on one of the planets we're gonna take over first. We'll search that. Eden Essence. Got 5 Eden Essence. Alright, we probably have to fire those off, don't we? No, we don't. Like I said, game's a little different from the Endless games. Actually, that's a pretty good idea, because I'm not really caring what happens to this guy. Oh, maybe we have to wait on that. I'm actually going to scrap that probe, just because... Oh yeah, we have to give them things. So we'll do drone network. Let's do cerebral reality for them after that. And we'll do like this, because... We'll do cerebral reality. It'll get us more dust coming in. I have no idea where I'm building my fleet next turn. Oh, we found the Lumerus. Let's say auto explore. So yeah, I was talking about this because Auriga's here. And it's like, it's Auriga, which is Volter Homeworld. And if you remember in Endless Space, the Vaulters were added as like an expansion pack race. And like they're added because of their inclusion in Endless Legend. Like that's why they were in you know, Endless Space. Let's just do the Ergzies. So let's see. I forget how you do this. Do we drag it? Yeah, we drag it. So let's do... We'll do 2 sets of guns. With the plating. Let's do a 3rd set of guns. I know it makes the ships much more expensive, but we'll make them super aggro. We got early birds. Like I said, I have no idea where these ships are going to go in. I mean, 4 turns to make them is not that bad, actually. I think we can do 4. Is that our... yeah, 4. And they cost 1. Okay, we'll just load these 4 up. We drop the colony for now. Like I said, I want that settler. I want it mostly for this place. Murgashi. We have a lot of influence. Like, I'd kill for this amount of influence in, Let's do this. Let's vote on that. Spend some influence, get a law in there, get our dust back up. That was surprisingly easy. Also, if we take this place over, we can just launch a colony over here and take a Riga. So I'm wondering, like, what the other major factions are going to be. Or should I say, who they're going to be. Because I was thinking, like, I could see Harmony and Horatio both being in the game. They're that unique that I can absolutely see that happening. So we did our dust thing. Okay. Jelinka, the traitor, refuses to speak. She is too young to be the true mastermind behind the rebellion. But of that individual's identity, there is no clue. You will not sanction any violence against your sister's blood, so she languishes in solitary confinement in the deepest depths of your Inquisitor's redoubt. Lena claims to have never laid eyes upon the girl, claims she must have been rustled away at birth and raised by those who plotted against the Empire. Of her twin, Victoria, there is no sign, the girl going to ground as soon as she heard news she wasn't a lone child. Out of shock or something you do not know, you need time to untangle this dark web. Rebellion might be no more, but the fact it ever existed in the first place haunts your days and disturbs your nights. Who can you really trust? Every day you grow a little older, a little closer to the day you will no longer be able to lead this great empire. You decide now is the time to name the Emperor-elect, and consolidate your power while you still hold it. The 3 candidates are obvious. First Protector Hadri Lenko, stalwart bodyguard for so many years, and a hero among the Empire Hawks. Lena Zelvas, your own flesh and blood sister, a woman who, despite her smoldering anger, would make an iron leader and keep a Zelvas on the throne. Or Petra Menzukik, The brilliant head of advanced research, a woman who'd pioneer several chilling technologies that'd transform your army's fortunes. Somebody who could grasp the opportunities of this new starfaring era. The choice is not easy. Peace of mind is hard to find. Until you learn the identity of the rebellion ringleader, though, you will have no real peace. It can only be one of them, but you must choose. So we had to choose military, industry, or science. I obviously would go for science if I could, but we look at our empire screen here. We already win on the industry front. So that's probably who I'm going to go for. And we got Trader's Outpost, whatever that is. And I don't think what's our ship design at? What's its... Was that 50 attack power? Yeah, 50 offensive military power, which I think we got, but... Oh no, it's produced 72 dust. I thought it was industry. The little industry icon confused me there. I mean, we could go for that. I'm inclined, let's go military, we'll go for Hadri. I think we'll just get that by making one of our ships. So it's Trader's Outpost. Oh, right here. So it's an outpost. It's interesting. That's actually an interesting thing to be added on. Just a system for free. Okay, we added that on. That's our quest complete. I didn't read the quest complete. That's probably why that dialogue was a little on the confusing side. So let's see. We'll cut that by 5 turns. It's way out in the middle of nowhere, so it's a little on the I want it mine before anything else. Oh, it's not connected to anything. Oh. Okay. That's pretty interesting. I mean, it's interesting we just get a place, and it's like in the middle of nowhere. I believe we have our election this turn now. What's pinging up here? Oh, there's a little extra going this way. At the end of turn, we have an election. That's always... It's a little on the, like, side of things, because it's like I could lose my industrial basis here that we've got going on. Well, I can pretty much only throw official support down because we don't have either of these. I do like some of this though. So it's not actually going to be a bad thing. So next step. We're probably going to keep the industrialist, though. Okay, it's a split, it looks like. Got some pop increases. A thing got finished. And science got done. So we have the Duvians. Oh, we're going into another territory. These are new minor faction. That's a really good thing. I actually forgot to look what the pilgrims give us. So let's see. I'd have to abolish a law. I just can't look at laws right now. So yeah, we're split between industrialists and militarists. Is our current form of government. And let's see here. Pilgrims, what did they give us again? I forget. Yeah, to be announced. So, oh, they get science. They just give us science as their thing. Man, this game is really, really complicated. Like, don't get me wrong, the endless games, they're complex. They're taking it to a new level with this game because, man, like looking at this, there's a whole wheel of things where if you got like ecologists running your stuff, as you know, the Ryans, the United Empire, you get this thing. But it's like you get the industrialists going. It's just so much stuff in this game. And it's not even like done yet. So I was talking about, I keep like spacing out on talking about the new major factions, because like you really don't, like, we really don't know what the last three are gonna be. I am actually gonna grab up the, we're gonna grab that up. Because like I said, it could be the Vultures. I'd like it to be the Vultures. They're my favorite. They're definitely my favorite faction. They're my favorite faction in Endless Legend. They're my favorite faction in Endless Space. And I'd love to see them in this game, like all upgraded and stuff. Like, cause you look at the, like this pilgrim piece of art, and it's like, wow, that's so much more pretty than what the pilgrims had before. Like, all of the artwork is absolutely fantastic in this game. Yeah, we can do our buyouts now. There's the heat turning on again. But, yeah. So yeah, I'd really like the Vultures, obviously. I know the Sophons exist as the science race, but having the Vultures in as something kind of different would be cool, too. Hello, Sophons. I'm researching the ability to work with other races, right? so we got, it's in, actually no, it's in Era 2, isn't it? It's an Era 2 tech. Let's see here. Xenolinguistics? That's it. That'll be my first Era 2 tech. I also want to see what the trade... Where is it? There's a new thing in here. That's our marketplace. One of the marketplace upgrades. The other one is over here, which I didn't pick up. The trade company. I want to see what trade companies do. So we're probably going to get commercial framework. Is that commercial framework is the whole thing? Yeah, commercial frameworks. Wow, I'm actually leading right now in score. That's kind of funny. It's like, man, the Empire here is actually really, really good. Just having all this bonus industry at the start. And now that we're like really completing things quickly with all this bonus industry is kind of cool. Influence is building on that. Oh right, we have a colony ship now. I want them up there. And we'll try to pick up Auriga. So I think, I'd really like the Vaulters in this game. But, I could also see the Harmony and Horatio being major factions. I could also see Horatio being a minor faction, because it is kind of like... Horatio kind of is like a weird one. And that it's not a bad major faction. It's just they're not like... I don't know, they just don't seem like they'd be a major faction to me. Because like if the Hisso didn't make it in as a major faction, I don't think... I mean, I could see it, but yeah, the... what do you call it? The Horatio. I could see them being a minor faction, just to keep them in, but not have them be a thing. And it's also like, yeah, I just pulled the Pilgrims in, so... It's not like I'm losing out on having Pilgrims in the game, they're just a minor faction. Oh, and they're now an actual piece of influence in here. Now after we get this little fleet, I'm gonna colonize this. We don't have any forests. We don't have any luxury resources in here. I'm gonna do the, I think, intergalactic supermarket here after that. And I guess cerebral reality, we'll throw it in. Over here, what do we got? Here I will, so we have a luxury resource in here, so we will do the Xenotourism agencies. And I am actually going to learn the specialization for food. Oh. We're not going to put that in yet. Huh. And Nerod. Can't colonize either of those. Yeah, they're not dry, so I'm not going to pick that up. I really love the music in this game. The music's always good in the Endless games. One of the reasons, really, to play the Endless games. In all honesty. I'm just looking around at the menus now. Yeah, I still feel like I'm not doing enough, and that may just be the way this game is currently set up. I forget, how do you level this stuff up again? Oh, you just have to use 5 points, that's right. So, yeah, we'll pick up that again. So we got our quest done. Looking for the future, excavating the past. Is this our main quest? It has to be. Okay, the trail runs cold. Jelinka rots in the cells, silent. Nobody knows anything about the ancient rebellion. Or nothing they're prepared to admit, at least. The knowledge eats away at you, day after day after day. You torture yourself, knowing how many countless thousands of patriots it must have taken to enact such a betrayal. Hidden shipyards, Imperial funds siphoned off official accounts, redacted records, double lives. Some of the snakes must still be among the masses here on Raya, lying over and over to preserve their skins. Will you need to search every lead yourself to know the truth? Who can be trusted? You try to put the matter out of your mind and instead think of the millions of true patriots. Now the matter of Emperor-elect has been settled. It is time to turn your attention to their futures and your legacy. What course should the great United Empire be set on before your rule ends? Should you heed the warnings of the warmongers in your ranks, epitomized by the Sheridan name, and militarize? Or should you hark back to your earlier age of scientific invention, when your Mizari forebears sailed the great darkness? Or perhaps you should stay the course, let the United Empire fulfill its true potential as an industrial powerhouse. This may not necessarily be your final legacy, but should you give your empire a taste of the future nonetheless? Okay, that's actually more interesting going forward. So the Sheridan and the Mizari... So, Sheridan and Mizari, essentially Sheridan and Volters, are in the game technically, but they're part of the United Empire, which makes me think that maybe neither of these factions are gonna make it into the game as true factions. Totally 3 systems of level 2 or higher. To reach Era 2, acquire luxury resources, then begin system development project. Afterwards, enact the project on the required systems. So these are all long-term things. And so, yeah, this is like a very, very long-term quest. I know I'm not going to win 6 battles. Coiled lasers. We get a probe thing. This is probably the easiest. That's an amazing... You know what? I think I'm going to choose that. These are all amazing names. Like, coiled lasers is, oh, okay, whatever. Sci-fi prototyping, a technique to help better understand real-world contexts for new technology-driven products. Sci-fi prototyping is the process of using science fiction writers to invent potential scenarios for new products that can spin off emerging tech. That's amazing. And the Mizari, humiliation neuroscience. Turns out, establishing footholds in new worlds affords plenty of opportunity for embarrassing oneself. Food pranks, wildlife encounters, getting stuck in prefab units. On the plus side, it's a goldmine for scientists studying the most powerful of emotions. I'm actually torn on this just because of the names of these things. Crap, man. Oh, they're both awesome names. So, like, this is going to require lots of research to just get every climate type, except gas giant. So if we look at that, we're learning hyperciphers, but then there is, well, let's see what there is, because we might be able to pull this off a little easier than we think. So we're getting colonized snow. So then there's colonized arid, colonized arctic, and then barren, ash, lava. I don't know if barren, ash, and lava count, though, is the thing. And gas giant doesn't count because it's era 4, or so I would assume. So we'd have to research really, really hard and fast to get those, and then do the colonizing. So I think I'm actually going to go here, because we're going to get our third system anyways. So we need 3 systems at level 2 or higher. Whatever that means, we'll find out as we go. So Hadri Lenko has joined us. He has 4 skill points to spend. This guy... So he's got our... This guy looks like he's going to be a fleet dude. He's a guardian. Ooh, I like that, though. He might be a governor just for reducing ship costs. Not that we're, you know, being hugely militaristic here. But yeah, he looks like a fleet guy, definitely. Wait, what are these? We'll do that. Okay, so we just need to... Oh wait, we have to actually look at the... There's a tech we had to research. It was luxury resources. Wait, what was it? Shit. Okay, we did that. And early bird done. Probes are moving. Okay, what? Let me look at this quest again. Reach Era 2, acquire luxury resources, then begin a system development project. Afterwards, enact a project on required systems. So we just need a system development project. So I'm assuming if we look at these, we'll find something that is called a system developmental project. Not just system improvement. You know what? We'll have to just worry about that when we get to Era 2, I think. Because most of these are just normal system improvements. I'm not seeing any specialty named things. Okay, let us colonize a thing here. Oh, they got to write... Oh. So we're going to have to race the Vodjani on this. I think I want to go for the forest. And I think I might actually beat them to it. We'll try to. I don't want them at my door. definitely. Then we'll go for Auriga if we can. How's Trader's Outpost looking? Oh, there'll be a thing next turn. I'll get farms next turn, and I'll have more industry next turn. Excellent. Oh, we need to assign him. So I want him in a fleet. We'll make a fleet. And we'll just we'll add those fleet things in eventually, and we'll park them at Sing, or if we don't get Murgashi, then we just won't get Murgashi. Trader's Reach colonized. Here I got the farms done. We need to do another research queue, and we have some Transvine coming in. So Trader's Reach looks pretty basic and standard to me. It's Boreal Cold. So I'm just gonna load it up with stuff. Wait, we don't put that in there. None of these are unique. Okay, we'll just go like that. It's pretty much just gonna be one of those places that's there to get me, like, what, influence? And we're losing a little dust, but that should be fine. So our next research, we need 2 more. We got our colonizing things out of here already. And I'm inclined to go for those 2, just because... We'll get the marketplace up. The academy could be good too, but we'll wait on it, at least for now. Okay, so I'm gonna end the video right there. That's another good chunk of Endless Space 2 with the United Empire. I'll probably do one more, get to turn 40, have another election, and we'll see what happens from there. We'll see if we actually can pull off getting this colony in here. We're slightly ahead of them. That is an exploration ship. Big whoop. We have our little fleet here, which we can send over there to kick some ass if we really need to. So, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time for more Endless Space 2.